It's a PBS.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright, I got him too.
5, 6, 7, 8. There you go.
Okay, I'm not gonna stop it. Sorry about that.
No problem. Wow, I can't believe this day is actually here. Here we are all celebrating Michael and Christy's wedding. Family, friends, and others, thank you all for being here and participating in this marriage that is probably destined for doom. I mean, this special event. Most people look down upon Michael pursuing a 12-year-old when he was 15, but he didn't care, and here we are today. Michael, my brother. As brother of the groom and best man, I'm honored to be speaking here today. You've been a jerk to me your entire life, and I know you probably always will be. But regardless, it was nice of you to choose me as your best man. You probably didn't have many other choices, now did you? Christy, I've known you since you were 11 years old. We were both much shorter then, and you were much thinner. Funny to think that when we first met I had a crush on you, and seeing how things turned out now, I'm very grateful that my brother stuck with you instead of me. Mr. and Mrs. Dobbs, the parents of the bride. It's so nice to see you under different circumstances, considering that every other time I've seen you, there were cops at the door with you trying to have my brother arrested for dating your underage daughter. Mom, I know this is a bittersweet moment for you, to see your oldest son being married off. It's not exactly your daughter-in-law of your dreams, but you should be grateful that anyone would marry him at all. Dad, I know you lost a lot of money on that poll saying that this marriage would never take place, but look on the bright side. You can start a new poll to see how long it'll take them to end up in divorce court. You two met on a school field trip to the Oregon Shakespeare Festival, which is fitting because your guys' relationship has had more drama in it than anything Shakespeare's ever written. The story of Romeo and Juliet looks like a tame courtship compared to your relationship, but in all reality, your relationship is really more like the taming of the shrew. The thing is, Michael, you've yet to tame the shrew. I'm really grateful as I look out over this crowd gathered here today that I did not see any police getting ready to arrest the groom as was promised by the father of the bride. Just as Michael and Christy spent hours on the phone, my father and Mr. Dobbs also had many conversations on the phone. However, when Michael and Christy were talking, they were expressing their love for each other, while my father and Mr. Dobbs were discussing how Mr. Dobbs intends on having Michael arrested for dating his underage daughter the second he turns 18. Because of those threats, when planning Michael's 18th birthday party, we also had to throw a going-away-to-jail party. We're all very happy that the two of you have matured past the point of hiding in the corner of the computer lab at Livermore High so that you would not be seen by anyone that would expose your relationship to her father. I always thought it was somewhat romantic that you two were always sneaking around behind everyone's back and that Michael had to buy you a cell phone so that you two could continue to talk without her parents finding out. Hopefully this behavior won't lead to any sneaking around in the future. We all appreciate the fact that you decided not to elope so that we could gather these families in one small room and bask amongst the tension in here. I'm sure everyone is enjoying the experience as much as I am. Thank God for the open bar to ease the tension. I'd also like to thank my friend Dan for medicating the father of the bride so that he wouldn't kill anyone or have a heart attack. Had Michael married the girl he was first engaged to, he would be drinking Dom Perignon, but instead we're drinking this cheap crap. So if you would all please raise your glasses and join me in congratulating the happy couple as we celebrate a true story of high school sweethearts. And I'll be seeing some of you at the divorce party in a few years. I'm looking at you, Mr. Dobbs.
Yeah!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm done.
And I'm out.